Hello and welcome to another Franchise Hockey Manager stream. My name is Adam. I'm the community manager of Franchise Hockey. With me, as always, and not pictured on screen, is FHM producer Jeff. Say hi, Jeff.
Hey, everybody.
And we are back again with our Swimming in the Deep End 2022-2023 San Jose Sharks season continued trade deadline and beyond. We had a bit of a technical issue here to start, basically because I got a new laptop, and so we just started talking. It was a great past couple of months in December and January. We've turned the Sharks around. We now are at 66 points. We're currently just slipped into fourth place as St. Louis just passed us, but we're well in the driver's seat towards a playoff position, Jeff. And our owner is nice and happy because we went 9-4-1. We
Yep.
feel pretty confident as we head to the trade deadline. As we're looking at that, Jeff, is there anything you can think of that you think we need?
I wouldn't want to make any changes to the defense at this point. I don't think, and we've got so many young guys there fighting for playoff playing time. I think we're fine with that. I mean, you could always add a little bit more scoring going into the playoffs, but I think it's mainly a function of having a look at who's on the trading block. We're 3 weeks out from the trading deadline, so a couple of weeks from now, as we get within the last week or so of the before the deadline, you'll start seeing teams put better players on the block,
Yeah.
and we may be able to grab a veteran that's in the last year of his contract. Then
Pewug asks in the chat. He's in twitch.tv/franchise hockey manager as we are streaming live on two channels right now. All the years you've played, has a happy owner ever fired you? It's better. I'm not sure what he means by better getting fired. Oh, wait, never mind. I know what he means by better.
What?
No, he's talking about my sound. I've never been fired. Yeah, I know, Pewug. I got that after I read it. I have never got fired from a game. I've quit jobs, but I've never been fired. Jeff, when you've been fired,
I think we got fired unexpectedly once in an off season. There's a routine the team will, even if you don't get fired because the team's in a slump or anything during the season, there's a point during the off season where the owner will take a look and see if he thinks he can do better than you, basically. And there's a possibility of getting fired then.
yeah,
I think that's happened to us once, maybe even twice. But most of the time, you're going to get fired for doing really badly for a long period of time in the regular season, and going into a slump will usually be what finishes it off.
okay, we just got Tristan Rubin suspended, so Kotkov is going to come in and play center because we're not changing all of our lines. Even though he's not a natural center, we'll see how that goes. Yes, actually, yes. So I'm going to actually try, and we'll see how this goes. I'm going to try playing a game because it's been a while, Jeff, so I want you to see how it looks on my screen. And we actually got a trade proposal here first from St. Louis. So St. Louis wants to send us Petteri Lindblom, who I've never heard of, apparently for the AHL team, for Matt Nieto. That's getting rejected without even looking at it twice. Okay, never
You
mind.
want a 29-year-old AHLer?
No, I really, really don't. Max, if you're in the stream too, if you can let us know on the sound, please do.
He played a little bit for the Blues, 3 or 4 years ago in real life. But let's see, he went over to Switzerland, and then looks like they signed him, but he's been stuck in the AHL since then.
All right, I'm going to play a little bit of this game just to see how it kind of looks because I'm curious. I think from the last time, but I wasn't streaming on two different channels, so let's see how this goes. And yes, I did put these beautiful things in. And hold on, I got to turn the sound down.
Oh,
Because...
God, is it the mascot? Oh, you had to put those in.
I did. It's hilarious. For anyone
You could
not...
at least wait for a game with the Flyers so we get the gritty one.
What? We have Sharky versus the Colorado Dog, whose name I can't remember off the top of my head. And yeah, it looks like it's moving pretty good. Yeah.
Drives me nuts watching this now because we've been doing a lot of work the last few months on smoothing out the. I mean, I think this is definitely smoother than like the problems you had before.
Yes.
showing it. Just I don't like the jerky back and forth stuff, and we've done a lot to address that in 8. It'll be this is when you see this in FHM 8, it'll be you
It'll,
shouldn't be getting that
it'll look good,
back
but
and forth movement so much. Yeah, it'll be better, but and
yes.
you won't have the giant dog faces in it.
Oh, come on, Jeff. It's awesome. How could you not love it? For anyone interested, there's a lot of good mods on our forums, which you can find at otpdevelopments.com.
And
Oh,
we
we lost
should
it.
reiterate that this is a mod. This isn't how it looks by default.
And I had the brilliant idea of coming up with oh no, Jake Bean got injured, of putting mascots on for the players. And oh, we lost Jake Bean for a very long time. He tore
How
his
bad?
UCL.
Oh no.
So luckily we have
Oh
Hayden
geez, it's an
Fleury
indefinite one.
coming
Yeah.
in, but
So revisiting my earlier comment about not needing defensive help,
well, we're going to take him off the trade block anyways because he is now our new
we
guy.
do have Carter Berger in with the Barracuda and Kalen Addison as well. We've got 2.5-star guys on the farm team. We should bring up one of those.
Yeah. He's had 7 point. He hasn't played. He's only played 12 games. He's played
Berger is
48.
having a very good season actually in the AHL.
Yeah, but he only plays one side too. What's his defense on the other side? Yeah. Thoughts?
Yeah, so like 13 on the right side.
Yeah.
He's unhappy. He's a year older than Addison. He's not really happy that he's on the farm team now. I think take Berger,
All right.
even though he's left side.
You might get some training. He's still sitting as our number 3 guy. We currently only have.
And Bean was playing the left side anyhow.
Well, he's not coming to the lineup because we got Hayden Fleury coming in.
Oh yeah. But, I mean, if you got to when you do have to if and when you do have to put him in, Fleury or Ferraro can go on the right side.
True. I mean, I guess we could. Huh. Mario Ferraro's only 2 stars right now. Did he drop?
Nope, he's always been there. He just seems to play a little bit better than his rating indicates. I mean, the 70 game rating for the season is very solid.
Yeah. Okay, so we have him. Okay, so that still gives us a little bit of flexibility there. We don't currently have another forward. Yeah, we could make a couple waiver claims if somebody of interest shows up or make that trade.
Yeah, well, guys will be moving around at the trading deadline. You may see some guys come down.
Yeah, so we have a few different options here. What I was going to say was I created the mod for the mascots because it made me laugh a lot. It is available on our forums, which is otpdevelopments.com. Click on the community button in the top right-hand corner.
On the
Lucas,
Steam Workshop too, isn't it?
it is not on
Or
the
did you
Steam
put on
Workshop right now, no.
Oh, you haven't done it yet? Okay.
No. He needs a good defensive number. Number 44. It's a good defenseman number. All right, and we will be continuing here as we go. And yeah, so we're not catching Vegas, but we're got a good chance of holding on to second.
Yeah,
Vegas is kicking us up and down.
14 points. We've closed the gap between them quite a bit since the start of the last stream.
I'm just going to play this game. So, Jeff, do you remember who the mascot is for the Lightning?
Not offhand. I can't.
Let's take a look. Oh, apparently that didn't work. All right. Never mind then. Why did that not work?
Do the Lightning have a mascot?
Pretty sure they do. Yeah, Stormy, isn't it? No, Stormy is Carolina. Huh.
I'm Googling it.
Tristan Robbins is back from suspension. That's good news. And
Oh, who appears to
Right.
be a bee. I don't really. Oh no, Thunderbug.
Oh,
Thunderbug is the name of it.
So why did that not work? I'll have to look at that and find out what
Okay, now he's
wrong.
like a lightning bug, I guess. That makes sense.
Yes, that's weird that didn't work. That's all right. I'll have to go back. I must have maybe named something wrong or something didn't copy over from my previous computer, which is the more likely scenario. That I forgot to copy one. And continuing on here. Yeah, 3-point lead over Seattle. But wow, Seattle's only played 55 games. We've played 59. Okay, so We're a little bit ahead. Interesting players on waivers. Derek Brassard, who we don't really need. Nicholas Hansen. Not really anybody jumping off there.
Just 2-star guys going up and down, or guys that are well past their prime, like Brassard.
And Detroit gives up a fantastic defenseman for a guy who's playing in the ECHL. It's a very interesting move he got there, Detroit. Although he was in the ECHL too, so maybe that rating's a little bit off.
Yeah. No, he's only 2 stars right now, so.
Yeah. Maybe he won't quite get there. All right, continuing on here. All right. And okay, we got another trade proposal from St. Louis. So what do they want? They want to give us 24-year-old Hugh McGing, who's currently hurt, for Alex Killorn. Reject. St. Louis, what are you doing? Give us a good offer.
It's a little better this time. I mean, well, this guy's at least playing regularly, and I don't know, he hasn't improved all that much now that I look at it.
That's not good enough offers. And okay, 84% for Wallstead. Nobody else is down far enough. Okay, we're looking pretty good here. Sim game, and we lose again, 1-0. Wow, only get 17 shots on net. We are apparently missing Donato,
Bean.
I believe.
And Bean, rather.
Well, Bean too, yeah.
Bean and Bean, yeah.
Maybe we should try through.
We still got Killorn out, don't we?
Yeah, he's close to returning though.
Yep.
All right, so let's take Fleury out, and we'll give Berger a game here, and see if he can turn it around. I guess we keep Fleury on the trade. Yeah, we should keep Fleury on the trade block anyways. I forgot we signed him to a 3-year deal, and we really don't want that 3-year deal. If we get a good offer.
Question for Max in the OTP stream. What's your opinion about ads on jerseys next year? Well, not next coming season, the one after that.
Yeah, honestly, it doesn't really bother me. I mean, I get the argument for, oh man, it's terrible and blah, blah, blah. Woe is me. It's getting rid of the purity. But I mean, it's not. If they went to, and I don't mean this in a bad way either, if they went to European style level of ads on the jerseys, I'd probably be more annoyed.
Where the ad is the main thing, yeah.
Whereas, like, they're basically taking what the NBA has done for the past, I don't know how many years, and it's slightly bigger, but the jersey is slightly bigger too. So it's fine. I mean, if they end up putting,
I know the annoying thing from a FHM perspective is we're going to have to redo the jerseys every year, or at least, well, I'm assuming they'll probably change the logos annually.
I doubt it.
Maybe occasionally, wouldn't be surprised.
Lots of those are locked into sponsorship deals, just kind of like an arena.
And it's going to be bad if your team gets a sponsor you'd rather not have.
Well, there'll be people who want to just have the jerseys with nothing on them anyways. So Alex Killorn is ready to come back. That's good news for us. He's chomping at the bit. We just lost Mario Ferraro because he's got the flu. He's day-to-day. So we'll take him out and replace him with Fleury. Alex Killorn is coming back to the active roster, which means we can take Kodkov out and replace him with just straight up with Killorn. Looking at the lines here. Okay, we probably had Killorn on the first line with instead of a LeBlanc, right? That'd be my guess. Well, maybe not. LeBlanc's got 40 points.
Yeah, LeBlanc. Well, he was.
No, wait.
wasn't producing for the first part of the season.
I was going to say,
No, I'm sorry. We had Meyer was out for a long time with his neck problem,
yeah.
and that's why. Okay, so
All right, let's leave
I think
Alex
we had
Killorn
Killorn
there.
on top.
Let's leave him. He's only got 28 points. Let's leave him on that third line. See if they can get that going.
28 points in 46 games. Not bad.
No, it's not terrible, but yeah. So going back to Max Duquette's question, you know what? So I might be a little bit on the outside on that, but it doesn't really bother me. I'm not going to go run out and buy a new jersey just because it has an ad on it. Or I'm not going to go run out and buy another jersey just because it doesn't have an ad on it.
We just get shut out there.
We did.
Okay, we're kind of in trouble here.
We are spiraling a bit.
Have you still got Kotkov at center?
No, he moved off as
Okay.
soon as Robbins got unsuspended.
Yep.
And St. Louis makes us another offer. Jeff, is it better or worse than the last one?
Well, they're getting slightly better, but I wouldn't expect a great one. What do we got?
27-year-old Steve Santini for Eric Holla. No, 1.5-star defenseman.
Who is at least playing in the NHL?
Well, he's currently in the AHL, but he does have a couple games.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, he was there earlier in the year, 11 games at the start of the season.
So no, we're not enthralled with that. Mario Ferraro's ready for full contact. I guess once he comes, we could just do a full lineup shake and see what happens too.
They need to at the rate we're going.
All right, let's do that. We got two back to back. No, he's not healthy yet. Donato's not healthy yet either. Oh, he's closer. Okay. Game versus Tampa Bay. And we lose again, 2-1. Apparently Jake Bean
might be worth taking a look at the trading block now as we're getting close to the deadline.
All right, so we want to go down to transactions, and I want to look at trading block. And what do we have here? Nate McKinnon is on the trade block.
Yeah, free agent. Yeah, free agent at the end of the year. Colorado having trouble signing him, maybe.
Okay, what do they want for him? They're looking for a goalie.
Oh yeah, UFA, and they're actually below 500, or at least they were at the start of the stream. They may have picked up.
All right.
We ain't got no goalie that's as good as Nate McKinnon, so I don't know if we're going to be able to do something there.
We're going to ask them Hrenek.
Yeah, I don't think they're giving us McKinnon for a 3-star potential guy.
Just we're going to add more, Jeff. Just calm down. Offer them the rights to Chomwalski.
Oh yeah, that's right. McKinnon actually was injured for the start of the year. Severe neck laceration, missed a little over 2 months.
Yeah, so who do we got at center? We could send them. Okay, Connor Zari's actually had a great year. He got up to 59 points. That's nice.
Yeah, he's finally producing in the AHL. He's had problems with that before, so I wouldn't move him, but because I think we're gonna want him next season.
I just tried offering Anze Kopitar, but he waived his no move clause. Or threw up his no move clause, sorry.
Yeah.
Why is Alan McShane so angry? It's hardly likely they'll accept that offer. Offering them 2 first-round picks, and it's still a kind of a, I don't think so.
No, I think that. And would we even be able to sign McKinnon? Or we just, is that her? Was there anybody else on the block that was interesting?
Man, I forgot all these guys still have no trade clauses, so yeah, it doesn't look like it. Sorry. Max Duquette doesn't bother me either. If there is no square in the ads, if there are ads all over the jersey, I'll be disappointed. Oh, that's yeah, exactly. JT Miller and old friend Jonathan Drouin.
Let's see what the Canucks want for Miller.
Oh, do you want to try and boost Vancouver? 52 points, 29 years old. All right, let's look at him. They want a right defenseman. Ship him Eric Carlson.
Wouldn't mind getting out front of that contract, but I don't think they're going to go for it.
Okay, well, that's going to be tough because it says they're going to go underneath. We need to send somebody back with a pretty big contract because they're going to go underneath if they trade Miller. So that puts us in a pretty tough spot.
Bank or Fleury.
I threw Eric Holla in there. Could try Fleury. If I offer Bouchard, Holla, Fleury, and a second round pick, this is a well balanced offer. But then we lose our second round pick.
No, we still got the first and third.
JT Miller worth that?
If we can re-sign him, he is.
Vancouver already has 50 players under contract. Well, we're not making this deal then.
Yeah.
It's not going to be. It's going to be way too hard to try and get that moved.
Unless you take just a bunch of their junk from the farm team, particularly if any of them have bad contracts.
I don't really want to do that.
Yeah.
Looks like we might not. We could try for Jonathan Drouin. He's got 62 points. He's putting up at a point per game. What is Montreal? Montreal has weaknesses all over. So if we start off offering them Fleury, why don't we offer them back the guy they waived? Konechny. This is a well-balanced offer, offering them Konechny back. And transfer the rights into somebody who I don't care about. All right, let's try that. See what happens. Oh, they're willing to do that deal. Okay. Hayden Fleury, Jesper Konechny, and the rights to Alexander Shamolsky for Jonathan Drouin.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Now the question is, what does Joran want to resign? If you want to resign him.
I'm scared to know, but he wants $6 million over 3 years.
How old is he now? 20. So that's actually entirely reasonable, I think.
Yeah, he also doesn't want no movement.
And no restrictions on it. Okay.
I'm gonna try and just knock him down a little bit. Just to 6 million even. And okay, yeah, he says that. Okay, so that basically replaces Killorn when we take him off at the end of the year. So Ferraro's coming back in. All right, I guess Donato's going to come back in too then. So who's coming out? Gregoire's coming out, I guess. That is not what I meant to do. And all right, let's give our lines a shake up here. And see what happens. Okay, it goes DeBrusque, Hurdle, Meyer on the first line, Zach Dean, Anze Kopitar, Matt Nieto, Eric Hulla.
Switch LeBanc and Nieto.
which
or even Killorn and Nieto, one of the two. You don't want Nieto on our second line, do you?
we're going to move him all the way up to fourth. Yeah, I forgot some of these guys are locked in, but I'm okay with those. Uh, 17, 16, 15, 12. Yeah, okay. Wow, Carter Berger made it all the way up to the first line left defenseman.
Yeah, well, filling in for Bean. How many has he done so far? How many games has he played?
That's a good question. Let's go back to our roster. He's played in 2 games and has no points so far.
Well,
that's fine.
Better start getting him some soon, and you should call up a defenseman too, I guess.
All right, P-Wog, thanks for coming out.
Killorn or Farrar rather's got a minor injury, and you're down to 6.
And Jonathan Joran is happy to sign. He wants number 92, sure. All right. Do we have somebody who we want to bring up? I don't really want to bring up Cale Addison. I kind of want him just to play.
Yeah, I think there was one more Knyazov.
Yeah, that's not really the guy I want to bring up either. Boy, it
No,
sure drops off in quality, though.
Not 2 stars, and then 1.5 after that. That's about normal. I would just bring up Knyazov as the 7th defenseman.
I'm going to wait. I'm going to risk it. We're going to run just 6 defensemen right now. I like to
just remember though, if you get if you do get an injury when you call somebody up, they're going to lose a little fitness because they have to go from they have to travel from San Jose to San Jose.
Yes, he has to drive. Poor guy. P-Wog had to leave, but he said he's going to watch the rest on the video on demand. So thank you very much for that, P-Wog. Appreciate you.
And another loss.
That's okay. How did Joran do? That's what I was really curious.
Not well. Pretty mediocre and only 10 minutes played.
I am not seeing him on here because I'm blind, apparently.
Left wings.
There we go. Not the worst guy, -1.
Why do you only play 10 minutes?
It's a great question. Well, he's playing 4th line, that's why.
You probably want to move him off of that.
Okay, we'll take Zach Dean out.
Yeah, well, you got Dean on the second line.
Because I've been trying to prop him up to make him feel good. He's got 25 points in 63 games.
Yeah.
He's actually doing pretty good. I want to leave him there. I'm going to move Anze Kopitar down. Put Jonathan Joran as our second line center. We'll see how that goes.
You've actually got Dean set to be a power forward. I don't think that's necessarily the best role for him. I want to take a look at that.
Okay, we're just going to do this here for a second. Just redoing ice times here. Okay, Shaka actually moved up to the first line, interestingly enough. All right. Okay. All right, there we go. Trying to split ice times a little bit more, get more guys all over the place. I want Matt Nieto on that second line. Okay, well, what do you think is a better tactic for him than Jeff? So I remember, right, he had something, but it wasn't the right tactic. So we were trying to make him grow.
Let's see, he's 11, the power forward, maybe counterattacking forward or even playmaker. I think he's a 13 on those.
Yeah. All right, playmaker, what does that put him with? So playmaker, speedy forward, counterattacking forward. Yeah, that could be a good combo.
Yeah.
All right. Interesting player on waivers. Not interesting enough.
Curious to see if McKinnon gets moved at the deadline.
Ferraro is ready to go. The trade between Calgary and Carolina. Carl Johan Larrabee gets moved to Carolina. Kind of just a minor league deal, apparently, picking up some depth.
Yeah, for a draft pick. Calgary bounced back at all this year. They won the cup, and then they're still just a bit under 500, looks like.
All right. St. Louis has made another trade proposal.
They're trying.
What do they want this time?
Well, we moved Fleury. They can't want him.
Okay, they're offering 21-year-old Jeremy Mackel for Noah Gregoire. Fortunately, Jeremy Mackel is only 1-star talent, 2-star potential. So I don't think we're going to take him.
So they keep trying to nickel and dime you into.
Former 7th-round pick, yeah.
Having an okay year in the AHL, but
Gregoire should be worth more than that if we just search for him.
He's not. Is this contract? No, it's got 1 more year on it. He's minimum, almost minimum salary. That's even if you just shop Gregor, you could get a better offer from that. I'm sure.
Well, that's what. Yeah. That is not a good enough offer. Okay, I've been passed by Seattle now for number 2. Going to take a quick look here again at the trade block. Okay, that's interesting. I must be capturing something wrong here.
What?
Oh, I know what's going on. Okay. Oh, I'm not seeing any of my pop-ups, so I'm capturing something wrong. I thought I had that changed, but apparently I don't.
I can see your the Windows title bar at the top too. I think you need to be doing. I think I do it with screen area. The XSplit automatic window capture doesn't always get those right.
So what I did window capture, but that didn't apparently work.
Yeah. Now you got to do the screen area, I think. Get that next time.
Not next time. I want to do it now.
Yeah, mid broadcast. That's a good idea.
Yeah. No. Okay. So another one else is still going here. All right. It's gonna. Okay. I'm gonna have to think about that as. I thought I had that changed correctly. Oh, we finally get a win over Anaheim. All right.
Who's got Tuukka Rask goal?
Yes. All right. Continuing on here. What did I do? I think I messed something up here.
Moving the window around a little bit. I would just leave it for now.
I can't, Jeff. I want to know. And that one still didn't work. Okay. So we are at the trade deadline.
I'm very frustrated. Seattle wants to do something. Got a bunch.
Calgary wants to offer us nobody, so we're not doing that. Ottawa wants to offer us not an upgrade, so we're not doing that. Seattle wants to offer us Elias Villin for Matt Nieto. That's not going to work either. Reject. And 32-year-old defenseman Danny DeKaiser for Alex Killorn. That's not going to work either. All right, so we're basically tapped out here, looking at the transactions. If anyone else interesting came on the trade block, and the answer is really no. Do we want to move anybody? That's the real question. Eric Holla. I think he's just done. Matt Nieto is just going to walk at the end of the year. Noah Gregoire. 2 years left. I'm just going to shop him. Because he's not turning out for us. We got more guys. We got 3 offers. Toronto offers us a 4th-round pick. Chicago offers us a guy playing in the ECHL. And Calgary offers us a 2-star guy playing in the ECHL potential. So do we want a 4th-round pick for Noah Gregoire to give him a fresh start?
No, I'd rather have him in the just as insurance in the playoffs.
All right.
And he's cheap. He's got another year in his contract. We can do better than that if we wanted to move him in the off season.
Should I bring in Paul Postman as a number 7 defenseman?
1.5 stars, nah.
He's 2 stars, isn't he? Oh, no, sorry, I take it back. I was looking too high. Thought he was... Oh. Is there any cheap defenseman we can get? We're on the trade block. Oscar Clefbaum. I'm assuming they're going to want way too much for him. Yeah, nobody's name's really jumping out here. All right. I guess we're going to go through with nothing. That might be the first time I've ever done nothing on a trade deadline.
Well, nothing. You did. You traded for Joran. We just did it a couple of days earlier.
Well, no, but it's not the actual trade deadline. That doesn't happen very often. And so, interesting player on waivers. That's what we need. Who is there? Okay, well, there's a defensive problem. Madison Bowie is there. What's he got for a contract on a 1-year deal for $765? Yes, we're going to put a claim in on him.
Yeah, there's our insurance guy.
Yep. Nice, easy deal. Oh, there was only one trade made.
That's surprising. Well, there were a few in the other days, though.
Yes, but only one trade actually made. I think that would pretty much make James Duthie cry on TSN. Madison Bowie is claimed on waivers. Hooray, we got him. He wants number 22, but that is Jake Bean's number, so he's going to get number 24. And he is okay with that. Game versus Detroit. Sorokin's all sad now again. Going to put Wallstad in net for this one. And we lose 4-1. Man, this is rough. Rough.
How close is Seattle to us now?
Well, they passed us before, so I'd assume they still
did.
are. Matt Nieto got injured. Awesome. Mild shoulder strain 1 to 2 weeks. So he's coming out. And Kotkov's coming in. Put Nieto on the injured list in case we got to call somebody else up. Game versus Seattle, so we have a chance to make up a little bit of ground.
Is Bean still set to indefinite on the injury list? Or do we have an update on the number of months that's going to take? I'm guessing he's gone a year, though.
Oh, if he tore his UCL, he's gone for...
Yeah,
yeah, no, just indefinite.
Yeah. Starting may not even have him back for training camp at that rate. So late in the year.
Game versus Seattle. And we lose 4-1. Man. They scored 3 straight goals before we finally got on the board. Not a great look for us. All right. Projected first round picks. Connor Bedard's number 1, obviously. And a few other guys. Matayev Mishnikov?
Mishkov.
I don't know much about him, Jeff. What can you tell me?
Russian, and he's not really in Bedard's class. At 5.0 potential would really be higher for Bedard if we went above that. Although I think, come to think of it, I'm not sure I had him rated quite as highly as he should be because with this database, because we started this right after release and I changed him after then.
All right. Development report, which is what everyone really wants to see. Anything interesting happening? Liam Arnsby keeps going up. He goes up another 3 points. 54 points in 48 games. That's not bad. He's coming along. No, sorry. 62 points in 48 games. All right. Cale Addison keeps getting better. That's good news for us. Nathan Steos, Giovanni Villetti. Zach Dean is up to 2.5 stars. Was he at 2.5 stars?
Yeah, he was.
Tristan Robbins up 2.5. Lyndon McCollum. Anze Kopitar went down. Everybody else is going up. Okay, looks good. I like it. Boy, this has been a bad month for us, though. Game versus Edmonton, probably going to get destroyed, and we do. We lose 4-2. The bleeding won't stop. We're now only 3 games over 500. And that's just the way it is. Board confidence has some plateaus. Happy, but we went 2-10-0 versus in the month of February, but he's happy overall. So it'll be interesting as we go forward. And we actually slipped down to 4th now, Jeff. We've been passed by LA and Seattle.
Okay, we're in trouble.
Well, we need to win some games. We can't win a game. We are going to be in a lot of trouble. Ooh, Giovanni Villetti just got suspended 6 games. All right, lots of guys on waivers. Nobody really interested to us. Is there anything we can do to step up and change something? I don't know. I feel like we've done pretty much everything we can to try and... And, all right, Arizona grabs Zadorov, probably to pick up Madison Bowie replacement. All right. Everyone's at 100% versus Vancouver. Can we win this one? And the answer is yes, we finally get the win. All right, 4-2 win. Carter Berger picks up his first goal. Excellent.
That's and what yeah, 2 points. That's not bad.
Max Duquette says Ishnikov dominated the under 18 this year. Really skilled guy. Really scared. 16 points in 7 games. All right, good to know. And continuing on, game versus New Jersey. Can we keep the winning streak alive? Probably not, but you never know. And the answer is yes, we can. 7-3 win. Oh, have we maybe possibly turned a corner?
No, we needed to.
I don't know. Who knows? Let's hopefully it keeps going. Ryan Merkley just got injured. Perfect. Light injury, though. He's... Oh, good. Light injury of severe calf laceration for 2 to 3 months.
Oh, so he can play, but... We'll
have to watch his fitness more than anything else.
Yeah. You can leave him in.
All right, so that gives us a little chance to kind of turn a corner, but everyone else is winning too, which isn't good news for us. We could actually miss the playoffs after this long losing streak. Wallstat's coming in. And we lose 6-2 versus Carolina. Not good. We get... Ooh. And now Hurdle's hurt. Fantastic.
How long?
Bruised toe day to day.
Okay.
Gregoire's just going to come in straight for him. Man, this is just horrendous. Yeah, we are. Oh, man, we might miss the playoffs. Matt Nieto is close to returning. Hooray! Matt Nieto is ready to go. Okay, so Nieto was out for Kotkov, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, just take a look at that. How is Joran doing? Question.
Yeah. Well, he just got a goal in the last game, but we'll take a look here really quick. The pop-ups are showing for anybody right now because apparently I made a mistake. But Jonathan Joran has 3 points in 8 games.
Okay, not fantastic.
No, he's having a tough time fitting into his new role. Oh, man. Sim this game out versus Pittsburgh, and we lose 3-0.
Well, 11 games left. You're going to have to turn it around soon, or the good news is Central Division isn't very strong. That drops off a lot after Winnipeg. Arizona's just barely ahead of you.
Yeah, this is not looking.
But you're about, it looks like the Canucks are eating up too. It's a good thing you beat them that one time, or they'd be almost ahead of us, I think.
All right, we're going to make a drastic change. We are unlocking all the lines. And we're just going to roll with whatever the combination is. And we pick up a win 4-1. Holashaka, Donato, DeBrusque.
You didn't unlock Dean, by the way?
Didn't I? I'm pretty sure I did.
Nope, you missed.
That's fine. Everybody else worked out. We won the game. I'm not unlocked. I'm not moving him.
Okay.
It's possible, Max, he might be, but we'll see how this all works out.
They put him back to wing when you did that?
I'm not surprised. The Rangers terminated somebody's contract with just a few games left in the year. Love it. Get out. All right, continuing on here. Thomas Hurdle's almost ready. Yeah, let's just leave this like this. And we actually pick up another one, 2-1 win. All right, Zach Dean scores. See, Zach Dean. Jonathan Joran scores. All right, 2-1-1. And Alex Killorn just got injured because, of course, he did.
Not bad.
Mild calf strain day to day. So
okay.
That means Hurdle's just going to come back in, even though.
Although it is red, so he's going to have to sit out.
I'll bring Kotkov in. All right, continuing on here. And all right, going to put Wallstad in for this game versus Calgary, and we lose 4-1. Ouch. Kotkov was the only one with a goal, though. kind of like to get this season done to find out if we actually make the playoffs. So we're going to push hard here. Game versus Colorado. Oh, wow. Okay, Merkley's down to 15%. He's coming out. And Bowie's coming in. And we pick up a win, 5-1. Nice.
Helps if one of your better defensemen isn't totally exhausted.
I need to be paying much more attention on that, apparently. All right. Thomas Hertel is primed to return. Good. So we can take Gregoire out and put Hertel in. It's going to let the lines be created. Eric Holla goes from first line back down to third line. All right, game versus Seattle. This is a big one. We need the win. And we get it. 6-5 win. Woo. It's a barn burner.
Regular
oh, boy.
time, or was that? Yep, was.
You know what the worst part is? We were up 5-1 after the first.
And almost gave it back.
And almost lost that game. Woo.
Berger had a couple of goals. How's he doing?
I will take a look once we get up to the sim. I swore I set that thing the same. Austin Matthews, 109 points. 76 games. We got 6 games left.
And I just saw McDavid got hurt, and I think that's not for the first time this year for the Oilers. They're having a bad year.
Yeah.
Yeah, McDavid missed 2 months with a broken hand. Yo, he's had a terrible year. Wow. No injury, or just one minor injury prior to this season. Then this year, start of the year, hamstring, then came back, and he missed a week with a hamstring, missed a week with a bruised thigh, 2 weeks with a foot contusion, and then 2 months with a broken hand, and then now whatever just happened to him this time. One thing after another for him this year. No wonder the Oilers are so far down.
Yeah.
They're going to miss the playoffs. Killorn's almost back.
Yeah, I'm not going to rush him back in. Berger has a point every other game. Lose versus Arizona. Come on, guys.
Ferraro's had 2 goals.
Killorn is ready to come in, so that means Kotkov
really tight race in the middle of our division right now.
All right, there we go. And we slipped into 5th. Which means we still probably make the playoffs. But we're kind of limping in, and we're going to be going against the number 1 team, which also
we'll be in the wild card spot. And so we'll have Vegas
beat up versus San Jose, or not San Jose. We are San Jose versus St. Louis. Oh, St. Louis is actually ahead of them.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, after that win, that put them 1 point ahead. Caps seem to have recovered from losing Ovechkin.
Yes. All right. End of March. We're still 4 games above 500, but boy. Man, Vancouver's only 3 points back.
Yeah, they've had a run near the end of this year.
Development report says lots of guys going up. You like to see. Zach Dean got to 3 stars. 31 points in 78 games. And that's why I'm leaving him on the second line throughout all this. Although I think I might actually take him off here for the last couple to see if we can squeeze out a couple of wins. Board confidence update. Great, but we only went 6-5-0. I actually didn't think we even went that good this past month. I'm surprised. Ryan Merkley's at 80%. We'll try putting him back in for a game. Ekdeen is taken off. He falls all the way to the fourth line with Hull and Killorn. All right, what do you got for us, Islanders? Haymaker time, and we win 5-4 in overtime? Yes, overtime. Zach Dean scores the overtime winner. Oh, yeah, on the power play.
He was well rested.
Apparently. Boom shakalaka laka. We are 1 point back at Calgary, tied the same amount of games. We have we have 2 more wins than them, though. A lot more overtime losses.
The league screen has, I think the wild card one too has regulation and overtime wins.
You gotta believe. And Merkley's at 68. We're gonna leave him in for this one. And we lose in a shootout versus Detroit.
Still a point at least.
Yeah. Eric Hall has converted to center. Merkley's just going to get replaced with Bowie. Playing third line minutes anyways. 2 games left on the year. We've actually slipped into 4th spot. Game versus Washington. Can we do it? Wallstead coming in. Rookie season. Loses 3-1. Old friend Evander Kane scores 2 goals in the second period that do us in.
So we're probably looking at that wild card spot. Oh no, maybe not. We still stay ahead of Calgary, but they've got 2 games left and we only have 1.
Yep. All right. Game versus Philadelphia, final game of the season. Everyone's at 100%. And we win it. Give up 50 shots, but we score 6 goals on them. Ferraro, Joran, Pollock.
Yeah, Sorokin won that one for us.
Well, we turned it on a little bit at the end.
I think Calgary has to win out to.
The Calgary and I ended up tied, but we actually take the points over top. Awesome. Bad news. Nieto got hurt because, of course, he did. Bruised ribs day to day.
Maybe back since we got a couple of days off.
Yes. So we finished 4th in the Pacific. Kind of a disappointment after we were sitting 2nd for so long.
And then again, didn't look like we'd even make the playoffs at the start of the year, or like first couple of months of the year.
All right, award nominees. Not us for the Hart Trophy. Vezina Trophy. Sorokin got a Vezina nod. All right. Good job, Sorokin. Nobody on defense. Really, we didn't get a single rookie? Dylan Gunther had 54.
We had a couple guys in the top 10 in the rookie scoring, but they were like Gunther and I'm surprised. what was the guy? Bolduc, I think, was number 2 in scoring. Oh yeah, Eklund had a nice year for Winnipeg. It was a good pickup for them.
And Joel Hofer.
Yeah.
Did not get nominated for Executive of the Year. Did not
Oh,
get nominated.
so you're saying you didn't get nominated for Executive Year of the Year and Coach of the Year in the same season? Oh, I think somebody did that recently. Who was it again?
It wasn't nominated for Coach of the Year either, so take that for what you will, Jeff. You jerk.
I mean, I did it in a 12-team league, but still.
Now, did we actually make the playoffs? I'm scared to actually look.
Yeah, we did.
Matt Nieto is ready for more drills. Yes, we will be playing St. Louis, who finished with 117 points to our 87. Awesome. So we're going to sim up to that, and we will come back to this at our next stream in 2 weeks' time. So thank you very much for tuning in to another Franchise Hockey Manager stream. We typically stream every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/franchise hockey manager, as well as twitch.tv/OOTP developments. You can also find all of our streams archived on our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/OOTP developments as well. Of course, you can come on down to our official I guess I should say you can find us on different social medias, including facebook.com/franchise hockey manager. On Twitter, we're at franchise hockey. We can also find a link to our official Discord in our Twitter bio. You can come on down to our official website, which is ootpdevelopments.com. Click on the community button in the top right-hand corner, which will bring you to our official forums. We can come talk about franchise hockey manager, out of park baseball, perfect team, out of park go, or anything else you wish to discuss. Jeff, did I miss anything?
No, I think we covered pretty much everything there. We'll be back, I guess, next week with the ongoing WHA into the 1980s game where we got knocked out in the first round in an upset, I think it was, last week. So take another shot at building up the team. I think we're in pretty good shape going into free agency, and we may be able to see if we can pick up some guys from the NHL and put us over the top for the fun in the upcoming season. So that'll be the upcoming next week.
We absolutely can try. Taking a quick look here, Jonathan Joran ended up with 75 points leading the team, even though most of those weren't us. Hurdle had 65, DeBrusk had 55, Carlson had 46. And then it drops off quite a bit. All right, good to know. So thank you very much, and we will see you all again